between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Sanders back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. With Lion, Viking, Panther 6.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
To the air, Sanders. One of the guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Go!
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, Dragon 60.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in a hurry up here.
Steelers 1st down.
60 Bison, 60
First
Bison.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
On third down, here's Johnson. This gets the first and more. He cuts it back right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's another
Dose of the hurry up here.
first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13.
Here we go. Here's 60 Eagles.
This is Warren, headed right. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. An 8-yard gain on the ground, and that's going to bring up third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Cowboy 80.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the set.
First down from the 42. Johnson up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Johnson gets it again on second. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Victorious 17.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready. 65.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Check, smash. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Street. Street.
Here's Johnson again. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
This time it's a passing play. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Panther 6.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
19 right.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Street. Ready.
Hand off to Sampson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Once more into the hands of Judy. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Dante Kent with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. go. Go.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Cut. Count.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure.
Ready, set.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, Johnson. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Again, this is Johnson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Ready. Cougar 19.
So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. I really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Panther 11, 68-18, 5 years. Ready,
He's drawing up for it. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well. This
one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. On the blow.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense to the line fast. Throwing on 2nd. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60, here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They're throwing it. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Browns get there and take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Warrior 70, go! Coconut, ready.
Play action, Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you're going to just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Sanders' pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Going with Johnson here. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay,
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19, Charger,
A handoff here to Sampson.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
We find Sampson out of the backfield. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Here we go. Basketball leading. 18, 5 in. 19 tight. 19, gotta be lying. Hurt.
They've got a man in motion.
Warrior 70. Ready.
3rd and long here for Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Tackle, but he lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. That's caught. Oh, he loses the football. And the Steelers get to it. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead on the turnover. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch the lead to 23. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Going again here, Sanders. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. They are throwing it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Steelers take over
1st down from the 41. Now a carry by Johnson. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Looking quickly here.
39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Going all the way to the end zone here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. It's a thing of beauty.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Josh Downs to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
18, 5 here. 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one finds the fullback. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Sanders now. Finds his fullback. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Buying some time left. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready. Go.
Sneak here, Sanders. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. So no luck in that final yard, Brock. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
On the jump.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Caught out wide. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Come on. Ready.
They'll toss it to Johnson. Shoves one away. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
There's a big hole left. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard.
Bronco 80.
Brings up second and 9.
This time it's a passing play. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
65. Let go.
To the air, Sanders. Hits his running back. He's out in the clear. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one hits for 30. And that's a Browns first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 30. First down, Cleveland.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He's got it inside the 25. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 Lions. Check. Dragon 60. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. David Njoku, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Browns still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 now from the 46.
70 line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. It's Johnson on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Down at the 48-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 13.
Ready, set.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down.
18 Rattler. Get up. 8 Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
18 Cardinals.
It's fourth down.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. This is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. To the air on first down. Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 50.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
First down.
19 Lions.
And the Browns first down.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Sticking to the air here. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First and goal.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
A 2-yard pickup.
Big alert!
From the gun on third down. Brings it in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The Browns will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now. Down 15.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
And this kick is covered. Johnson gets hit, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Hey! Mustang 19. Go.
Now to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think we envision this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Downs on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Sanders back to throw. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
18 Rattler.
They're going to pass it here. He beams one deep right side. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.